let's roll that back and just pretend that none of that happened. Hi, YouTube. So, as far as you're concerned, the stream starts now. We are streaming more Final Fantasy 1. Last time out, we had, gotten the canoe. We started by beating the Lich. I keep saying the Lich. Their name is just Lich. We started by beating Lich. And that got us the canoe, at which point we were at a crossroads of 3 different, like, dungeon and dungeon-adjacent properties that we could have gone to. We went to the Ice Cave first, where we actually, across 3 different timelines, I think we lost everyone. It was a rough time. But we pruned the timelines where everyone died, and we kept the one where everyone lived. And we got the floater, which got us the airship. And then we headed over to Gurgu Volcano, aka Mount Gulg, and took out Carrie, which actually went a lot faster than I was expecting. But it worked fine. So we got that done, and now we're on to the third of the 3 options we initially had, the Castle of Ordeals. After all that, now remote no work. Remote controller. How old am I? Alright, everybody hang tight, we're gonna do it again. Name, occupation, and pronouns. Lich, and Lich. I said last time, I will never get tired of that bit, and it's still true. Okay, it kept the thing. Alright, it lost our input, but that's alright, we can recalibrate. God, every time. Left, up, right, down, select, start. B, A, B, A. And that's it. That there. Hi, Arthur. You want to come up and say hi to everybody now that we're having all this trouble? Whoop. Alright, now, we've done everything right. There we go. Up in the top left, we've got 2 of our orbs have been relit. There you go, baby boy. So we've got Earth and Fire. No game sound. Oh no. Alright, it's showing up in OBS. Hold, please. It does look a little bit lower than it used to be. Which part of that might be this? Let me see if I can... If I do that... Does that affect anything? It's actually way quieter. So I just removed the gain removal. Obviously, it still has the audio ducking on, but all right. Well, welcome to 8 straight minutes of technical issues and a cat. One of those is a good thing. Hi, buddy. All right. Down you go. You do tech support from here, okay? Alright. Now then. We've got the timing issue fixed. We've got the audio issue fixed. We've got the controller fixed. Let's see what breaks next. What did I say? Castle of Ordeals. Alright, well, before we do that, we're gonna go to a new town. We're gonna go south to go north. There we go. To the picturesque town of Gaia. Only 3 technical issues? You are like little baby. Watch this. Thank you, veteran. It's a very timeless quote there. Hey, bud, you wanna settle in? No. You can't eat the mic. I mean, you could, but you would regret it, and I would regret it, and let's not say we did. Oh, I forgot they're dressed in pink. This town is Gaia. Oh, thank you. Your very handy walking sign. Oh, a friend in a robe. Have you been to the city south of here? I just cannot understand a word spoken there. I wonder what language. Oh yeah, broom. Do you have great power? I love that power is with a capital P for some reason. What's that broom up to? It's talking backwards. So if you hadn't figured out the mini-map, or the map command by now, this was the clue. Here, more than halfway through the game. Unbelievable, you're outsiders, right? How did you get this far north? Well, I have this thing called a helicopter. It's a brand new invention that I found buried in the sand. The fairy at the spring was kidnapped. Oh, I forgot about this whole thing. Can't believe I forgot about this whole thing. Legends say that the castle in the west is a place to test courage. That's where we're going. I think all they sell here... might be Twitch being Twitch. Oh no. Some of her brooms talk backwards in Final Fantasy XIV too. I never noticed that. That rules. Lupa? We could get the cat claw for Neon. Not worth it, I don't think. Not at the moment, anyway. By the time my black mage is hitting people with claws, something has gone wrong. Oh, the pro rings! Oh, these are very good, though. Okay, hang on. What slot do you take up? So we're gonna buy one for Ash. Nope. No, we're not. What can we sell? This ice shield. Can we sell the ice shield? Maybe not. Right, the rings are gloves. That makes sense. They go on the hand. Who's holding too much stuff? You are. Oh, right, because I'm waiting for you to turn into a ninja soon. Is a sentence that makes sense. Just trust me on it. Alright, so in that case... sell some gloves. Honestly, who can't wear rings with gloves? It's amateur hour. It's fine. Gloves. I don't really feel like anybody should be getting hit with death effects, so we're gonna just buy... I think that's what pro rings do. I might be thinking of the pro cape. But I was pretty sure that they help prevent instant death attacks. It's professional ring mail. It protect, and also... No, it just protect. And what were those? The golden... Golden armlet. We probably don't need one of these for the thief. Because one dungeon from now, the thief will be able to wear much better armor than bracelets. Crap, we can only buy one. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have sold them both. Alright. I just tried to press X twice, which would be a menu on a modern game. Let's equip all of these. Looking for you. Looking for you, and nope. Well, we hacked up a little bit. It's alright. We can go kill some stuff with magic and then come back. I went back in here and it's already there. Oop-a-ba. Pro Ring is far and away the best glove, and also protect from death. So, really, bonuses all around. I saw a shining object flying towards the east. Oh! That's the robot in the waterfall! I forgot that got talked about beforehand. Only a fairy can draw oxhale from the spring. So, we need oxy ale, or oxhale. Is it just oxy ale? I used to think it was oxhale, like inhale, but no, it's oxy ale, like a beer that you drink and it's oxygen. I'm reminded of the frickin' Oxy Chew gum from the new DuckTales series. But we get oxy ale, and that'll let us go into the sea shrine because it's underwater. Hence the name. Holy Toledo! Oh, the 8 moved into the price. Got it, okay. Fade, I don't think is super useful for us. Wall is. And Extra, I don't think is super useful for us. So. Right, Perrier, exactly. Stop, zap, and bleep. The best spell names. Straight out of a comic book. Alright, so that's level 8. Fate is almost as good as Nuke. Is Fate the thing that becomes holy in later games? Am I remembering that right? I vaguely remember somebody talking about the names of stuff that... It is holy. Okay, then that's actually going to be very helpful. I saw somebody who mentioned that, like... Because I had always assumed once I got to... Well, really once I got to Final Fantasy VI, that Final Fantasy I's Nuke was the spell that got renamed as Ultima later, because in a lot of instances it literally takes the form of a giant, like, balloon cloud, like the opening of Akira. But if I remember right, because Nuke is fire aspected, it's actually closer to Flare. And then Fate is holy. Same power as Harm 4, but it hits all enemies. Extra is Dispel. That's right. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I forgot we bought a crap load of houses last time. Alright, we'll never have to worry about houses again. Houses for everyone. Let me see. Yes, there was a professor that studied Leafiness. I didn't ask, but okay. Ooh, pirate. Busting out all the all the stops. Bringing out all the hits. Nuke is non-elemental, so maybe it is... It's called Flare in more recent translations. So it is closer to Ultima. I was right the first time. Ah. I don't know why I thought it was fire aspect. I think it's because of... There's someone who casts it. Hi, buddy. You are too late. I bottled the fairy and I sold her to a caravan. Are you Link? This is a well. Oh, it's nice that this stayed the same. I'm happy about that. Alright, so we've gotten our clue that we need to find the caravan to purchase the fairy in a bottle, who can then draw oxale from this spring, which will allow us to go to the sea shrine. It's a lot of pieces. You know how quests do. Let's go make some money. Fastest and safest place to do that, Hall of Giants. And we're gonna go... We've got to save up about 9 grand in order to get another gold bracelet. And where am I now? I went too high. There we go. Hi, friends. Hey, Sarda. Yo, what up, Ruby Giant? There we go. Do I know about the caravan glitch? I don't, actually. I wonder how the airship song is going to sound in Stranger... Oh. Yeah. Have we heard the ship song yet? I can't remember. I know you fought Bikke, but I can't remember if we actually heard the ship song. But yeah, I'm also very curious about the airship tune. Alright, so go this way. Don't think okay, that matches what I remembered. I'm sitting going, I feel like I would have remembered that one. It's one of those tunes that I'm just keyed into. This should be pretty easy. He says, tempting fate. If anything hits Neon, they're just gonna drop. So we're betting it all on... Okay, well, there we go. It's the 9th of the way there. All the Giants. Hi, bud. Let's just double tap you. And why not cast from the top? I think I accidentally kicked our response rate back down to 5. That's fine. Oh, that's right. The what you call it? The quality of life aspect of the randomizer now also quantifies the number of critical hits in a multi-hit attack, which the original game did not do. It's kind of cool. Oh, no. No. Okay, good. Stop it. Oh my god, stop. Hate you all. I'm not invited to my birthday party. Neon, destroy them. Nice. Kaboom! That'll do. I think Bikke's intro in Stranger of Paradise is a slowed down minor key cover of the ship song. I'm gonna have to re-listen to that. It's some of the same themes. That makes sense. If they're ever gonna play it. Alright. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, I forgot to stock up on heals after we went to the volcano. Whoops-a-doodle. That's right. We have enough cure magic to make up the difference. 5k to go. Yeah, I loved their take on I still call him Bikke in my head, but their take on Bikke I thought was great. Yeah, we'll do this till we run out of them. Hey, bud. He does this a lot, where he just sits. Doesn't actually lie all the way down. Just sits. Like a little fuzzy gargoyle. Stop beating up my mages, jeez. Pick on somebody your own weight class. That'll do. He was very clearly there for the love of the fight, and that made him very likable. Yeah. Yeah. I also like that they made him just a big dude. It was another one of those where, like we talked about with the Rampaging Hordes of Tarrasque, where they don't actually do the hand motion, but everyone knows that the hand motion's a Rampaging Horde of Tarrasque, Cree, Cree! Like, I just always knew Bikke was a Titan. If you cast Berserk on a mage, you get Rage of Mages! I love that. Sounds like an Elden Ring condition, but still cool. That'll do. Give me your gold, thank you. Now, how we doing? One more. Well, maybe two more. This is a nice, just reliable spot to, you know, come get death and get a lot of XP and money out of it. Mostly money. Right, if Jack is about 6 foot, Bikke was easily 7'6". Fell into a crack. Oh, come on, give me 2. Damn. That's right, it's a whole giant we don't have to worry about. In that case, we can just throw fire 2 at him. That'll do, thank you, Jack. Holy Toledo, Jed. This poor iguana. It doesn't deserve this fate. The 5-letter spell names, or the 4-letter spell names, yeah. Cake. It's funny, too, because, like, Quke is also bad, but in a different way. But yeah, I like that it's cake. Since it was the 80s, I chose to interpret fell into crack as saying the monster became addicted to drugs. Oh no. It was a different and entirely worse time. There was a great, I can't remember the name of the show. The John Oliver show. The Tonight Show, I think? No, that's not right. That's a different thing. Late Night Show? Whatever the John Oliver show is. They did a great job specifically talking about... Hi, bud. The lasting impact of the war on drugs in America, and like Last Week Tonight, thank you both, in terms of obviously lasting harm that it's done on deep personal levels, but also in terms of societally on our take on it's Cartier Islands, we'll go there soon, on addicts specifically, and on like the innate morality or immorality of drug use. It's a great bit. There was a clip of it on Twitter. Not that I recommend Twitter normally, but worth the like 12-minute watch. Deeply wonderful and compassionate bit. Could do with more of them. Alright, and then that will teach me to sell stuff before doing the math. Let's get you a gold ring. We like it, and we will put a ring on it. Or in this case, a bracelet. Which is like a ring for your whole ass wrist. Alright, do we have enough? 900, that should be enough, maybe? How much does the inn cost? John Oliver is one of the few big variety talk shows I still watch. Maybe the only one. Yeah, and I don't agree with him on everything, but a lot more hits than misses, and I feel like a pretty good core ethos under it, even the times when it's maybe a little off the mark. Alright, so that's Gaia. We've got some upgraded armor, which will help. I'm not gonna worry about level 7 spells just yet. Or level 8 spells. As nice as those will be. Somewhere up here, this is the way. There, that's the castle, which we can't land anywhere near. And I remember as a kid, I would go all the way back south, get on the regular ship, the non-air ship, the water ship, and bring it here, and then hop off the canoe, and we'd be right here. Except that still requires going across the whole ocean to get here. I don't actually know that it's any faster than parking the airship, like... I don't know how close we can park the airship. We'll find that in a second. First, we're going to go visit the dragons. Where is the closest one? Is it here? Is it... There we go down and around? No, it's here. Okay, so we go like there, and then up and through the desert, down and through the marshlands. It's going to suck regardless. But, you know, be the same. Might like some more news. Ooh, thank you. So these are the Cartier Islands, wherein the dragons live. Let's go. I think Bahamut's in this one. I don't know why I remember that all these years later, but here we are. Started going to the ordeals as soon as I get the canoe, so I'll have the treasure there for the ice cave. That's a really good point. Castle Ordeal's a bit of a spoiler, I guess. Is where we're gonna get some of the first usable items that you can use in combat to cast spells, and they're very potent. Have you met Bahamut, the Dragon King? He honors those with courage as true warriors. Oh, that's all. That's all you got. Sorry for bothering you. We'll do the marshland one last, or second to last. Oh, third to last. Well, next. Oh! Those skulls are probably not important. Cabin. Final Fantasy 1 has dragons. Final Fantasy 2, they transmogrified into beavers. Then the world was split. Then in Final Fantasy 5, they've completed their evolution into Moogles. Hence the wings. I love that. I love that so much. That's a pittance, but that's our in-money refunded, I guess. 200 gold. You insult me. Not as insulting as when we got a cloth in that freaking chest. We'll never live that down. Alright, let's go to this one, which is a pain in the butt. Oop, no problem. Hi, friend. We're going to the Castle of Ordeal to the northeast. There we will test and bring back proof of our courage. I love that we're essentially doing the dragon test. Nothing here? Are you sure? That's pretty clearly a well. Oh, hang on. Once in the north, there were beautiful palaces and big mechanical castles. House. Pardon me. A pittance. Spare change. The proof of your courage might be anything. It could even be a rat tail. Just, you know, hypothetically speaking. Bad Road, if I remember right from last time, this is not the most insulting gold total we can find in a chest. Like, at that point, it's not actually a chest, it's a couch cushion. It's a bureau, and some loose coins fell out of a dragon's pockets. Do dragons have pockets? They ought to have pockets. We'll use a house. How is Jack going to react to a stinky, dirty rat tail? Cartier is often more exciting when the treasure's actually shuffled. That makes sense. Because there's at least 4 chests in here? I'm pretty lesbian. I think it would still take a lot of courage to wear a rat tail in 2021. Krista, you're so valid. Oh, God. So, this game has both Catman and Man-Cat. We don't have Catman-Cat, and we don't have Catmandu. Which is a shame. Pure potion, which we have a crap load of. Used to wear pigtails, so I started losing my hair. I had like a deep side part for longer than was advisable for anyone. And just had like the big swoop across the front. Which would constantly fall into my face, and so I was always having to do like this number all the time. Which young me was convinced was the coolest thing.
It was the 80s.
Hey, Bob.
No.
I recognize these people from 8-Bit Theater. We were just talking about that at either last stream or 2 streams ago. You are brave enough, try meeting the King of Dragons, Bahamut. Unprofitable business is not a practice of the Dragons of Cardia. I don't remember this line at all. Huh. Oh, hang on. Nope. The dragon. Long ago, dragons and humans lived and traded together. So, we get 2 clues into the past from 2 of these dragons. One, long ago, humans and dragons traded together, and the other one who says that long ago there were, like, majestic palaces in the north and mechanical wonders. Which is the first hint of the Magitech blend that made this series so famous. The dragons are capitalists? You know what? We're going to slow walk this one. It doesn't imply that profitable business is their habit either. Good point. Good point. They may just not be into business regardless, and that one's just weirdly specific. And then we found out about the humans ran unprofitable businesses, so we had to get out. Ah, this chamber is still so cool. I don't think I've ever talked to you. This is Bahamut's room. Yeah, listen, I'm picking that up for the decor. Bahamut verifies the true courage of all. I am Bahamut, king of the dragons. Bring me proof of your courage, and receive the honor due true warriors. You got it, buddy. I'll be right back. Bahamut has such ostentatiously long hallways. Yes. There are, Bahamut is one of those characters, one of the only ones that is in Final Fantasy 1, and also shows up later. So we get to see so many different iterations of Bahamut across the Final Fantasy games. I'm gonna throw some ice at you. Next thought that comes to mind for me, times are tough. Garland describes how he slowly inserted technology into the world to serve his purposes in Final Fantasy IX. Yeah. Like, it's one of those elements of the series that didn't need an explanation. Excuse me. That didn't need an explanation, but I actually kind of love that they... I mean, I love a lot of what 9 did with Garland. So here, yeah? Here. Boop. Part 2 will have Neo Bahamut. Yeah, so we have Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, and... what's the third one? It's not Mega Bahamut. Was it? Were there 3 Bahamuts? Bahamut Zero, thank you. I should have remembered it because it sounds like a freaking Gundam wing. Hypothesis. The honor due true warriors is a candelabra. Well, the dragon did say a proof of courage could be anything. Bahamut, please, you've got to stop ordering so many candles. No, I refuse. They bring me joy. So we have the Ochos, which I think are kind of the proto-Malboro. Although Ochus also exist separately in the series, so kind of a divergent or parallel evolution thing. Let's go for the hide. You know what? Let's... Something just thumped against the outside of our house. Was that a bird hitting the window?
Get a check. There's an unconscious pigeon.
So we have bird feeders right outside of our like living room area, and there's a large singular window that the whoever built the house had installed, and occasionally at the right time of the day or the wrong time of day, depending on your perspective, birds I think will see the reflection of the yard in the window because the light is low enough, and will fly towards the house thinking that they're flying towards like trees, and suddenly out of nowhere, a thunk. Which I think is what just happened. Oh, we're poisoned again. Looked away for a minute and we're already poisoned. No, let's back that up. Let's have you heal Jet up because he's taking some damage. I have a subscription to Gaia Candle, the Gaia Candle Company monthly box. It's such a good deal. King Bahamut, please. That's why that one dragon was going on about unprofitable business. All those candles are different scents, and it's just a miasma of spells. Oh, no. Bahamut Zero is Bahamut with artificial sweeteners. I hate all of these ideas. Oh, Malboro appears in Final Fantasy II. I really want to play that one. I've now that I've watched you him and one more time. Now that I've watched y'all play it, I want to get deep into all of the build potential of that game. This side, we go across the river. That wasn't bad at all. I hope he didn't get the Marlboro scented candle. That sounds awful. Sure, same one. More ice. No, I'm thinking of Final Fantasy Legend. I'm sorry. Wrong 2. I was debating... That was one of the pixel remasters that actually had me curious, as much as I don't really want to pay for the pixel remasters. I can probably find it through other means. But that's one of the few pixel remasters that kind of had me considering it. Is Final Fantasy II the ones where you could smack enemies with a dictionary? Yes, that's 3 where you can dual-wield books. So, in playing Final Fantasy XIV, some of y'all who have played MMOs with me know that my preference has still tried and true is that I prefer to play healers. And they brought the Scholar back for 14, which means that your weapon is just you open a book and you cast spells out of the book. You don't actually hit them with the book, which is a shame. Because the moment I saw the book, I'm like, please tell me I have like a melee attack where I can just smack somebody with a closed book. No, not so much. It's a shame. Let's house it up. The Scholar is so good. I'm going to babble about this a little bit. Y'all can tune this out. So the way that they've done it in... The Scholar and Astrologian both, as healers in 14, I think are very well designed. Because you have your White Mage, like here, who does healing over time, lots of direct healing and direct damage. And then you have your Scholar, who does shielding more than healing. You can restore health and things like that, but you're much better about preemptively casting shields at people so they never take damage in the first place. And if you get to be really good at it, then you can mitigate some extremely big hits and things like that. And then Astrologian takes that one further, where you have the option of swapping between pure healing and pure shielding, and also half of your abilities are about like setting things up 10 to 30 seconds in advance, which in like battle mechanics terms, it's a pretty... You kind of have to know the fight. which means the Astrologian is all about predicting the future in its actual mechanics, which is so cool. There's a lot about that game that I like, and I appreciate that so far it seems like they've borrowed a lot of bits of that combat and pulled it over into Stranger of Paradise. I think that's a good model to be building from. Who are you? Possession of the crown is required. I forgot they even said the crown is required, even though, again, you can't get here without it normally. Possession of the crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the royal throne and bring back proof of your courage. Good luck. It said that the whole time, and I never... Because, again, you could never not have the crown, normally. Throne time. I didn't... It started to play the fanfare for, a second. Down? Okay. Oh! Oh, the teleport columns! Oh, do I remember how the pattern here worked? Okay, hang on, we'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll come back to me. No. Yes! Run away! Goodbye. Never again. Bottoms only. Bottom solidarity. Bottoms only. Oh yeah, the long one. Okay, there we go. And hiya. This is kind of the bottom one? This is the nearer one to where we spawned in. We're gonna go to Grover Rules. Near? There needs to be able to remember the pattern, and that's it. It probably is still stuck in there. I was making a joke about bottoms, but kind of makes sense. There's totally going to be an encounter in front of that chest. Worth it, if it's what I remember. What'll it be? Oh, no. Mud golems. So there are at least a couple of golem types, and they're based on D&D golems of the era that had special rules. Okay, never mind. These are fine ones. And so I vaguely remember that, kind of like mucks and slimes, there are some of them that are incredibly resistant to physical attacks but very weak to magic, and other ones that are very resistant to magic but extremely weak to physical attack. And I think Mud, with the damage we just dealt. Yeah. Oh, no. No, I need that. I need that so bad. What do we get rid of? Who needs a cap? Well. Yeah, I guess I could get rid of these. We're gonna get better stuff for Jack eventually anyway, so I could ditch these. Oh, I hate having to make this choice. Cap. Drop a cap. We can drop a cap. You're right. Cap does nothing. Cap does, well, practically nothing. Enough nothing that it doesn't matter. In fact, we'll do this, and that way you'll get it. As I said, Zeus Gauntlet. So if we use the Zeus Gauntlet in battle, it casts Lightning too. For free. As many times as we want. Fantastic. Can't hold Zeus. Let me catch up to all this. Remember linked chest? This is one of them. Interesting. Okay. They did that somewhat with the Log Horizon tabletop game. I'll do some of each, but I want to say Cleric mostly does spot heals, Druid does heal over time, and the Japan server-specific healer class does shields. Interesting. Alright. I still have the first volume of the Log Horizon manga, and I have yet to read it. Wait. Shit, there's one around the... Oh, no, that was it. I vaguely remember that down and around that corner is another teleporter, but I can't remember if we need that one or not. Well, we can come back in again if we need to. There's one other item that I don't want to leave here without. The Wizard Mummy! I'll ever mummify a wizard. You know what? We'll just fight. We'll just fight. Kanagi was the healer class that does barriers. Nice. Yeah, I didn't have a preference before Final Fantasy XIV, but now I am barrier healers all the way. I love it. No shade on white mages. I think pure healing is fine. But just the amount of extra prediction involved, gaming the game part of it is I think is very cool. If your healer's a white mage, you feel like you're gonna die all the time. Yeah. Yeah, because healing it really is. It's just burst healing and burst damage. Which is also sorry, I'm gonna babble about this game. I promise this will be the end of it. I very recently been playing through Black Mage, which I had skipped over for a while, and it's just like White Mage, both of them have these long casts for big payoff, which means you spend like 2 seconds having no impact on anything, and then the cast finishes and you just nuke something. And I love the parity between White and Black Mages having stylistic similarities. And yes, being able to move between that and Summoner was very cool. I'm also glad that they kept the Summoner horns from some of the old job sprites. That made me happy. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use the thing we said we were gonna use. It's not a lot of damage. Woo. Okay, well, if that was a critical hit, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, there we go. I appreciate that it's called a nightmare, but, like, so far as I know, mythologically speaking, I don't know that nightmares are evil unicorns. I don't actually know that nightmares are evil in mythology, period. I know that they're frightening. Alright, let's give that staff to our healer, who can now heal for free. And we'll deal with Nightmare Unicorns again. Oh, Nightmare Unicorn, I guess. Your friend left. They got their butt kicked last time, I understand. Still haven't gotten around to going back and playing the non-3D entries in the On the Rainslick Precipice of Darkness series. Is that the Penny Arcade one? The name strikes a bell, but I'm having trouble placing it. A mare is just an evil spirit that sits on you while you sleep and gives you bad dreams. Learn that the mare in Nightmare and the mare horse are completely unconnected. That's amazing! So yeah, a nightmare, as in a horse that a female horse that you only find at night, versus a nightmare, a little demon, a sleep paralysis demon. Oh, we got a free one. Cruel. It's fine. Ice Sword. Don't we already have an Ice Sword? We already have an Ice Sword equipped even. And you can't use it, can you? No. Okay, that's fine. And we don't need an Iron Gauntlet. We could get the golden bracelet because it'll sell for a decent amount of money. I don't know if that's worth it. Would you kindly set them all the way on fire? Good news, Thief can wear the gold bracelet for the 5 minutes until you promote. That's a fair point. That didn't do nearly as much as I'd hoped. Jeez. The men cats are tougher than I remember. Come on, Jed. It's alright. 4 hits is plenty. Right, you two finish them off. Actually, you heal, and you throw lightning at them. Man cats are Rakshasas. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Which is why they have lots of elemental resistance. Boy, that heal staff is nice. The heal spell, trash. But the heal helmet, heal staff, wonderful. Especially for times like this. Ow. That was a lot of damage. Here we go again. Sorry, at least we're only dealing with 2 of them doing this, not 5. You heal. Pretty much all you're going to be doing from now on is healing. This is still doing like 30 damage, so it's something. Yeah. We've had worse. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. Oh no, Neon's attack rate is down. Whatever will we do? Come on, Jed. Thank you, Jed. Now let me make sure, did I... Oh, 4,000. That's not nothing. Did I replace... I didn't! Holy crap, I'm glad you said something. I foolishly thought we had bought another one of those. Alright, no one attack me in, like, there. Thanks. That was risky, but we did it and it worked. Never punished. Alright. Nope. Where am I going? You know what we forgot to heal up on? Or fill up on. That's right, we're doing okay. We are going to burn through all of these probably right here, though. It's fine. We have some of these. We probably won't need level 1 spells. For anything else? Okay, breathe and treasure. Money, okay. Less money, okay. House. Encounter! Oh, huh? Is that what would have been the Zeus Gauntlet, yeah? It's funny. Mummy! Mummy! You know what? Fire 2 and Lit 2 probably very similarly effective. One box, a bit of money. Next box, an entire house. Are those prefab houses? They would have to be, right? I wonder if they're tiny houses. Wow, Harm 2 is not doing as much damage as I expected. There we go, that's more like it. Wow, the range on that, hey? Alright, well, I got the big one. Jack has 420 health. No one touch Jack. They've been retconned into the cubes. God, that's so funny. Hey, some cubes this way. Want to take a break? Just stuffing a bit of brutalist architecture into a treasure chest. What if it's just a little model house? What is this? A save game device for ants? Alright, now this, luckily, is the end, so we made it. But there's one slight problem. We found tail! Actually, it doesn't even say rat tail. I don't know how I knew it was a rat tail as a kid. It was probably in the literature somewhere. But it's the rat tail. We found the rat tail. Now we have a problem. Harm spells are non-elemental and have relatively low spell accuracy. Interesting. According to the manual, the houses are magically shrunk to fit in your pocket. They're poke houses. I love that. Zombie Dragon, or Zombie D, to their friends. Well, if you're a zombie. Let's throw some fire at you. Thank you, bud. Come on, Jed. Thanks, Jed. Alright, they're softened up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice! Come on, Ash. Let's get this done in one. Yeah! Capsule Corp, yes! Ooh, 2,000. Thank you for your generous contribution, and goodbye! Alright, we got the tail we came for. Let's get out of town. We got a free house. I'm not gonna look a gift house in the mouth. Back to the ship. Woo. Woo-wee. Catman. Catman, notably less threatening than Mancats. I forgot that we have Zeus Gauntlet now. Should never have our mages attack again. It is specifically referenced as Rat Tail in Final Fantasy IV, which I had not played at the time. It's got to be like I saw a reference in a Nintendo Power or something to it, or Bahamut mentions it when you turn it into him. Think if a gift house had a mouth, I would definitely look in it. I mean, different strokes, I guess. That's Chance the Des. Nope. Well, don't be an Anklo. Thank you. No, Chance to strike first, eh? Do some healing and some lightning. Thank you, Jack. Love that free healing. It's weak healing, but, you know, can't beat free. Good. Come on, 2 for 2. Nah, I think. Do it again. What's that house game on Itch.io? Anatomy. I like the idea of a house game called Anatomy. That's awesome. Alright, it's this way. We parked our plane in the plains, as one does. Bahamut! Bahamut, I got a thing for you. Where are you, Bahamut, you big fucking nerd? I know you're here. Where's my goddamn money? It's an extended metaphor that kind of doesn't work, but it's quite good. It's like that. There it is, Tale of a Rat. Okay, so Bahamut is the one who says it. Proves your courage. Shall give you the honor due true warriors. It probably also says so if we actually looked it up in the key items. Hey, our sprite changed! Gaze upon our strangely aged up forms. We have now Knight, Ninja, White Wizard, Black Wizard. I don't hate. We've lost the pointy hat as the Black Mage, and also revealed that we have a face under there, which is, I think, very cool. Love the White Wizard's look. That's just fantastic. Your art style changed. Alright, so right off the bat, let's give... You already got the Ice Sword, don't you? Alright, I'm going to just give this to you, because who cares? Let's do some reorganization while we're in here. And we have some swords to sell, hey? Just give you both Ice Swords for now. And we're going to trade so that the items we use are at the top of the list and save us some time. Yeah, same thing but for armor. For the buckler. Boop. We can just drop the buckler. It's not worth that. And then this. Hey, yep. And then, perfect. Alright. Trade. We'll sell this for a decent chunk of change. And we'll move it. Nope, not. Hang on. Oh, cap. That's what we're missing. I'm sitting here going, we're missing something. Didn't have a cap. Well, you know what? Jet's got better armor now, and he won't need caps. Where we're going. There we go. Alright. I always thought these characters looked absolutely ridiculous, not nearly as expressive as the first set. I definitely, I hugely prefer the fighter and the red mage to their leveled up forms. I could go either way on Thief to Ninja. I think it's interesting that Thief to Ninja is one of the ones that changes color palette between the two forms. It goes from the green and blue to red and white. The red and white form, like, that sprite actually isn't terrible. And I do love how much the White Mage and Black Mage change their look. But a lot more of it is kind of the implication, whereas the original sprite, especially for White Mage and Black Mage both, iconic looks. And it's just hard to top that. I do love that the Black Mage gets kind of like epaulets, I guess. Which is just a neat touch. Thanks, bud. Revive the power of the orbs. You got it. But yeah, the unleveled sprites almost exclusively, I think, are better. Final Fantasy III does higher level classes than the regular art style, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, 3 did a lot of good stuff with the job system. Alright, well, we've done that. Now we've become yoked. We need to find... So this is on rack. We'll come here later. We need to find a caravan. There it is, with a ferry in it. Here we go. Actually, before we do that... How much money do we have? 28,000. Let's go back to Gaia first. I don't know in the adjusted price index what the ferry is going to cost. Originally in vanilla, I think it was 65,000. It'll be less, I assume, if it's adjusted like everything else in this one, so that won't be too bad. Ash? Yes. There we go. Extra 9 grand. Oh, the PSX remix of Final Fantasy 1 kept their things. Oh no. What'd I do? What happened? Where? What happened? I missed it. Alright, I'll let y'all catch up. While I take all of this. Oh, go into your inventory and use the tail. Sorry. It scrolled off the top. I don't see it. We have the crown. What does this do? The stolen crown! Beautiful music fills the air. Aww. Right, dust the wets and wet the dries. The rod to remove the plate from the earth. A mysterious rock. Boy, it sure is, hey? Bahamut just wanted a snack. You know, it's... Who doesn't love a little rat tail in the morning? I think they call it an English breakfast. That was rude, and I apologize. Let's take just a moment. You know what? Still haven't bought heal. Okay, let's get the ferry first. And then we'll work our way back to... possibly more grinding for money. That's right, I moved... Nope, that's not what I wanted to use. If you use it, it says, I'll just throw this overboard. No, wait! That's amazing. Zoger. Which is why I think Jack will try to toss it and someone else will stop him. I hope so, that would be amazing. So far, I am pretty happy. I think I said this last time, I'm going to say it again. With where Stranger of Paradise is going, and I hope it keeps going confidently in the direction of its camp. Yeah, I don't think I ever used the tail once. If I remember right, the only key items you actually have to go to the menu and use are the rod to progress in the Earth Cave and the loot. You might have to use the bottle. I guess we'll find out in a second here. Saber tea. Sure, doesn't hurt. Holy crap. Oh, you'd have used the floater. You're right. You're absolutely right. Cerberus looks to me like a tilted pink cow. Yeah, kinda. Hello! What are you selling? What are you buying? Oh, that's so affordable, this bottle. But totally ordinary, normal bottle. Oh, we can... How many fairies are you on, my guy? It's just, we just need the one. I love that extended to here. Back to Gaia. Time to free a friend. This time I'll actually look at the item before we use it in the place. If I use it here, what happens? Well, hopefully it just went back to the spring. I guess we'll find out if we just soft-locked ourselves. So we popped the cork on the bottle and a fairy came out and flew away. And hopefully is waiting for us over here. It's over here? No, it's up here. Doesn't matter where you use the bottle, the fairy knows where it lives. I love that. Alright, y'all scream at me in chat if I try to leave town without buying heal potions. That is my request to you. There's Fairy. Hi, Fairy. The fact that this pool is an even number, so the fairy is not centered, bugged me as a kid, and I didn't have the words to really express why. Pirate trapped me in the bottle. I will draw oxy ale from the bottom of the spring for you. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Oxy ale will give you air. Thanks. I'm kind of swimming in the stuff right now, but I'm sure someday it'll come in handy. Alright, now we buy heal potions. Was it Bouquet again? No, it's this pirate, who's, Bouquet, but in pink? This might be one of the pirates from Our Flag Means Death. I need to watch that show. Apparently it's very good. Although, I hear it is a slow start. Alright, you have heal potions. Can I have all of them, please? I certainly can. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, now that leaves us with 18,000. Good on armor. Although, hang on. Do you sell helmets? No, just rings and bracelets. You're a goldsmith, which I respect. Is this the level 7 stuff? Yes, okay. So I'm having to parse out level 7, 17,522. Okay. It's Cure 4 and Harm 4, which we'll definitely want. We don't necessarily need them for this next dungeon, though. Ice 3, though, we need that. We need that right now. So we're going to get it right now. Ox Yale. You know. When two powerful universities combine forces and they become Ox Yale. Sibling of Blue Bouquet. They renamed Floater as Float Rock. Interesting. Later translations call it the Levistone. Levistone. That's kind of neat. I agree that Floater has not aged particularly well. Alright. Now then. Mostly just to save our game, in case something horrible should happen to us. We're going to do that. Up the river. And through the woods. To Onrak we go. That was actually completely painless. You love to see it. My legs are beautiful! It's so nice to have legs! What a weird and random thing to say! Hey, Mohawk friend! Underhill, the caravan master, had something very strange. Yeah, we got it already. Thanks, though. Have you found Oxy Ale? I love that no matter where you go, things will point you to... I mean, it's the old RPG way, obviously, but it's fun to relive it. Until 200 years ago, the mermaids lived in the shrine. Then, in fire and smoke, it sank. The mermaids? Huh, what do you know? Legs, you say? To shreds, you say. More pirates. Avast ye landlubbers, stay out of me way. Cope says he saw a shining object fall. Are you Cope? I think you're Cope. This town used to be prosperous 200 years ago. No, you're somebody else. Let's look for funny gravestones. Which is not a sentence you should say in a real cemetery. Just pro tip. I mean, unless you're in New Orleans, they'd probably appreciate that. Nope. Alright. Down here we go. Down here we go. Another Montoya. You have legs! A lot of leg enthusiasts in this town. Thank you, Bad Road. 12 out of 10, would dance again. Nice. Body confidence is hard to come by at 16 by 16 pixels. Yeah. I mean, yeah. What do we got here? Oh, Saber. I want to say Saber is like Temper, but self-cast only, which makes it a really weird spell. If I'm remembering right. There was a reason I didn't usually get Saber. A rub, nice, and heal 3. Alright, Level 7's a little bit of a sleeper hit. Slightly better than Temper, but self-cast only. Yeah, we'll probably just stick with Temper. Oh, Dragon! Dragon! Well, well, I see you have been honored. So this probably would have told us where to find Bahamut if we hadn't been there already. Nope, missed him. Hi! Fables say that when the shrine shrank, many treasures were lost. Also, they tell of a cryptic stone plate. Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of which, my brother, Dr. Un, has studied the Leafiness, the language of the Sky Warriors. If he had the slab, he could teach it. I forgot that there's a quest in this game that boils down to return the slab. It's literally what we're gonna do. Oh good, you also got there. Did we go back and buy Warp and Exit? We didn't, because we just leveled up. That's a really good catch. Thank you so much, Bad Road, because this is a dungeon that we're gonna want those for. My name is Cope. I saw it north, near the waterfall. Believe me, I think it was a robot. It was a robot. I believe you, because I've seen the future. The power of water. Now our country will prosper like before. So this is the thing that they're supposed to say after you've relit the orb, which we had this happen with fire as well. I don't know why. Oh, and this is the person who will block us from using the sub if we don't have Oxyale, because they don't want us to suffocate ourselves in a tiny wooden barrel, or tiny metal barrel. That would never happen. You have Oxyale. The mermaids wait. Please, help them. And then they just vanish. My earliest experience with the Final Fantasy save system, keep in mind I was watching someone else play, led to my asking who Kupo was, why the weird little things kept urging you to save them, and why the person playing wasn't doing it. Magnet is great. Okay. Let's leave. And come back with our full arrangement of exit spells. Warp is in Melmond, I think? Yeah, level 5 spell. And then exit is in Crescent Lake. And we may not be able to afford either of them. I don't remember how much cash we got. But you know what? The frickin' Hall of Giants is right there. No, cannot afford it. Close. Alright. I want to say level 6 spells were like... I can't remember. If level 5 spells are 3,000... And let's go ahead and assume that they're like 8. Oh, we could sell some spare swords. We could become a sellsword. Nope, did it again. That's gonna happen so many times. It's not gonna matter, but it's gonna happen so many times. We could also buy level like 1 through 4 spells for Knight and Ninja. Yeah, I forgot about how much bookkeeping happens the moment you get a class change. Silly thing to forget, really. Alright, let's try that again, but this way. Alright, let's get to 10k and then we'll go buy some stuff. Nope, I changed my mind. Let's get to 20k. Shouldn't take that long. We're getting like 2 grand, I think. I'll probably stop using the heal staff since I don't expect us to take that much damage here. I'm almost positive I watched people play at least 6 and 7, and probably 8 before I saw 9. There is, in Final Fantasy VI, at certain very specific story points, usually when the story branches, there is an independent screen where a Moogle does ask you to save. So that might be what you're thinking of. It's not the normal save mechanic. It's a very, like, it happens 3 times, I think, in the game, where you just go to a complete black screen and there's a Moogle who gives you the option to save, and then you have to choose what party to follow. Just keep hitting them with your hammer and Gauntlet. I should have sent Ash after the iguana. Nope, never mind. Yeah, I want to say, and I'm having to remember what I played of 4 and 5. I haven't played 2 or 3, but Final Fantasy VI was the first one that I remember that had branching paths. And it's really just a matter of, you're going to have to do all these storylines, but which order do you want to do them in? Mog is a common Moogle name. It's like how a lot of humans are called Hum. Yeah, we have like 3 swords that we can sell. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of grinding, and that should give us the money to carry. So we've already bought all the heal potions we need, which will help. Hooray! It's dead, Jim. You know, I'll tell you what. How are we doing on... Alright, so we're already at 9,000. It's 8:15 over here. Let's go ahead and actually call this our break. I'm going to keep playing, but we're just going to be grinding this for the next 3 to 5 minutes. So if you need to get a drink, get up and stretch, step away from the screen, whatever you need to do for a few minutes, go for it. And we'll be back. I'll still be doing this in a few minutes. That should give me time to make the money that we need. 100% of my playtime on Final Fantasy games was on other people's games. I think it pretty much all consisted of the Golden Saucer card games, a very cinematic-heavy attempt to beat Ruby Weapon, and gardening. Which one was gardening? So Golden Saucer, pretty famously, was Final Fantasy VII. Card games would have been 8 or 9. Did 10 have a card game? No, 10 had Blitzball. Cinematic attempt to beat Ruby Weapon. I think that's also 7 only. I don't think the Ruby Weapon shows up again. Omega Weapon shows up again, and Ultimate Weapon, but I don't think Ruby Weapon does. Closest thing to gardening I remember is Final Fantasy VIII. I don't remember gardening in Final Fantasy VIII. Was there garden? There wasn't gardening in 12. There was definitely not gardening in 13, unless you count killing plant enemies. Final Fantasy I helped us learn to read, and might be why Tsu talks a little stiltedly. Honestly, makes sense. You were the seeds in the garden. God damn it. May not have been actual gardening. What I think I remember was running in circles in a small garden, hoping something would happen. That does strike a bell. Crap. I can see it, and I can't remember which one it is. That's true, there was the training center in Final Fantasy VIII, which is Woodlands. Alright. Halfway there. It has T-Rexes in it. Of course it does. I'm never going to stream Final Fantasy VIII. I shouldn't say never. I'm unlikely to stream Final Fantasy VIII, but I love it for all of its ridiculousness. Hey, there we go. Murder. Wow. they were a candle. Nice, good. Another almost $2 grand. Final Fantasy 14 has gardening, that's true. Although, unfortunately, only if you have a residence, which is a whole side hustle. At least I think there might be other ways to garden that I don't know of. Come on, Jed. Come on, Jed. Thank you, Jed. Was 14 the game with the real estate crisis? It was a game with the real estate crisis. It also had a popularity crisis recently. But yeah, so residences in Final Fantasy XIV are a limited thing. And a hotly contested item in the game. They're not required to complete the game, but a lot of the game's kind of bonus features and things like that do depend on them, like gardening. A residence, as opposed to carrying a cabin and a house in your pocket. I love that they're canonically Pokeballs. That makes me so happy. Was there in D&D, was there a Qualls magic token that turned into a cabin or a house? I can't remember. I know there's a boat and there's a tree. And then Leomund's tiny hut is a spell. Why is it called a housing crisis and not a residence cascade? God damn it, Bad Road. That's so good. I'm mad about it. Oh. Residence cascade. Hey, speaking of bad JRPGs, that wasn't really much of a segue. We're talking about good JRPGs for the most part. I was recently reminded of the existence of Resonance of Fate, which is a bad JRPG, and a hilarious one. Again, don't know that I'd ever stream that one, but it's a game in which a lot of the customization involves building your gun, which is your primary weapon in this otherwise pseudo-fantasy-ish setting. And you build guns the way that children put Lego sets together. In that you can just keep sticking things on until you run out of room. Even if it makes the gun make absolutely no sense in either a firing capacity or a scope capacity or a anything capacity. And it's maybe my favorite customization system in video games, period. I at least once made a gun that actually, so you have the base of the weapon, and then a barrel that went around and down and back with, iron sights and scopes lining it the whole way, and an extra handle on the bottom, so that you could hold this gun like this and shoot yourself in the chest. With pinpoint accuracy. It's a very fun game. Okay. I think that gets us... Yeah, alright. That gets us to 20k, and we've got swords to sell if we come up a little shy. Let's do some magical bookkeeping! Who doesn't love bookkeeping? First, warp. Luckily, level 3 and 4 spells are in the same town, so that'll save a little time. And we can run, which is very helpful. Pardon me. Whoop! Whoop. And while we're here, where's the... There you are. Weapon shop. I think Jed has most of them, yeah. Goodbye. I don't think that the Coral Sword is better than the Ice Sword in the Sea Shrine, especially because we now know that it doesn't actually do anything bonus. Now that we have the Ice Sword, we probably don't need this. I'm going to keep... Am I going to keep the Flame Sword? No, I'm not going to keep the Flame Sword. I'm just going to get rid of all of this crap. We're keeping that freaking wooden staff that we found in the Ice Cave for... Ice Cave? In the Gurgu Volcano. To endgame. That's my symbolic cloth. Good to do this once we have the airship. Nope, that's up. Aha! Jed. Learn some fire too, please. And some lightning too. And doesn't hurt to learn. We could learn hold, but I think I would rather you be the person who can debuff the enemy. So it's a little redundancy, but it's not bad. Jack! Cure 2. You can't learn harm or heal, so that's where your level 3 magic journey ends. Go this way, and this way, and... Let's see. Can you learn any of these? You can't learn AI, so you probably can't learn the rest of this, so... Actually, just to check. Just to check. No, okay. My Knight knowing the pure spell would actually have been a slight value add. Not much of one, but, you know, something. Fast. Hell yeah. Ice 2. Good. Sleep 2 is still useless, and so is Confusion, honestly, so we're just gonna save the money. Alright, that's level 3 and 4. Back to Corneria. Beep 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 boop. Beep boop bop bop. As far as one more time. As far as weapon customization systems go, still get a kick out of the time I used the Cannon Companion, oh right, from Shadowrun, to try to follow a certain set of parameters to the most optimal conclusions supported by the material, and ended up with what I concluded amounted to an HK MP7 with caseless ammunition. I remember us talking about that. Alright, up here, there we go. Got lost on the way to the Magic Bank Cure. Fog might as well, because you can't learn harm. Ruse! Sure, raise your own evasion. No one can stop you. Jed? You don't need sleep at this level, so you're going to learn Lock. And just have extra ability to lower the evasion of your enemies, so that you can hit them in the face more times. God intended. Provoca! I don't know why, and this is a joke that will only make sense to about half of y'all, but for some reason I've started saying Provoca to the tune of Balopa from Desert Bus. Let's see. I wish I didn't need sleep at this level. Yeah, right? When does that come into play? Can you learn Lamp? You can learn Lamp. A lightning would be good. And Invis or Mute? That's probably never gonna use Invis. Mute, maybe? Sure. I don't see you ever using invisibility. Shed, it's ice. Temper, very important. I think I learned dark before, so we're gonna learn slow now. Did I remember that right? I did! Alright, so now, when they level up next, they'll get magic spells. As opposed to non-magic spells, I guess. Cool! Alright. That will be very nice. We have all of that stuff. At this level, most of your debuffs won't hit anyway. Yeah. Self-buffs still work, so having, temper and fast is still going to be very handy. Alright, so we've keyed all of them in. Oh, you know what? While I was here, I was going to look for potentially better armor for my ninja. Now that the sky's the limit. What can we buy? Silver helmet. So we got the flame armor, which I think is still... I think one of the... I think the best armor that they can get. Ice shield is still the best, but... Get them a hat. The armor? Honestly, we're probably gonna... Oh, I guess we didn't actually buy it. Let's try that again. Doot, doot, doot. Bye. Oh, right, I have to... The order reverses from magic. Jed! Now then, as I was saying... Give you a hat. Not without your hat. And while we're here... Alright, we've got the Oxyale. Got our magic. Oh, we didn't get exit. Oh, that would have been bad. Alright, while we're here. Please say I can afford you. Don't want to go grinding for more stuff. I can super afford you and still have 10 can? You ever have a day that you just can't talk? Still have 10 grand kicking around. Not 10 can. I'm not even going to finish the rest of whatever that sentence would have been. Alright. There's Gaia. Just follow the continent. Ordeals. Cartier Islands. And on. I guess technically we could go to the waterfall first, but nah. Oh no. That's fine. Next tangent. Let's just do some healing. It couldn't hurt. It'll be more worthwhile than not doing that thing. Very nice. Pathfinder 2 has effectively implemented the everyone merges into one person for wandering around thing. At least that's how I chose to think of it, because effectively, if positioning of individual characters matters, it's kind of a sign that you're in an encounter mode rather than exploration mode. Yeah. I've been playing in a Curse of Strahd game. And for like moving between big areas of the map, our DM has made a lone party icon, and we just move as a unit is just way easier. And then it's like, okay, once it breaks into combat, we'll ditch that one and add the actual like us tokens in. But most of the time, it's like when you're just out exploring, it doesn't really matter what marching order you're in. All right. That's all of that. Let's hit the inn. So we'll be here in case things go very south. I don't remember having a lot of difficulty with the Sea Shrine, and I think we're a little bit over-leveled from when I usually take it on. I'm usually here at like level 17. So I think we'll be fine. I forgot to use this music. Alright, so I think we can go up or down. There it is. Which is another cool thing about this place. Back to that divergent paths thing. We come in the middle of the dungeon. Very nice. Sure. Beautiful. Zeus Gauntlet, very handy here. You got as far as C and my brain filled in C sharp. You couldn't make sense of the Rhine. I don't usually have trouble with the C sharp. It's well within my register. Yeah, we're going to be very over-leveled by the end of the game. It's a minor regret of mine that I tooled the XP badly. Could be much worse. I love that as you go vertically up in the Sea Shrine, it gets brighter, and as you go deeper down, it gets darker. It's just such a cute little note. Ghosts? I love that we got this far in before we actually just ran into straight-up ghosts. We've had wraiths and shadows, but these are the first ghosts that we've run into, and God willing, the last. Please kill them, Jed. Re-kill them. Yuck! Well, you know, we're gonna use the cheap version first. Ow! This time we did remember heal potions. Menu sounds incoming. Nope, nope, nope. Oh yeah, what happens if we do this? What does this say? The Oxy Ale furnishes fresh air. Furnishes fresh air. I love that. And this. I don't remember if any of these buildings actually have stuff in them. The treasure layout in this dungeon is very interestingly sparse, except on one level. But there's at least one item that I definitely do not want to miss out on. And I can't remember where it is. So we're going to have to at least do that. Oh, there we go. Damn. Water Elemental. I like that they changed the Elemental sprite. Sure, let's get ahead of the game. Good start. Solid 90-ish damage. That's nothing wrong with that. Really hating that I hit the response rate down for this. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, Jed. Alright. Just do that thing that we just did again. Good. Great stuff. Ba-da-ba-da. Gimme. Boo. Boo, I say. No, that's so many ghosts. Are you right in my face? I'm gonna harm you. I'm gonna harm you. Yee! Don't like it at all. I should have gone big. I should have kept throwing a fire 3 at them. That was silly. Just keep attacking Jack, that's fine. Jack can take it. Good, good. That's 1. Might get these ones. Yep, 2. 3. I'll take it. Beautiful. Alright. Beep, beep. Heal for now. Beautiful. That was a sharply bent shark. Yeah, the sharks are in the middle of doing a turn. And they've sort of got Liefeld anatomy. It's fine. 5,000 gold. I'll take it. Alright, this is gonna just take a minute. Yeah, the ghosts are tough. Ironically, the ghosts are very solid. Eh? Okay, please be good. Very good, alright. Worth it. Equip, trade, ice armor, opal armor. Can't remember if flame and ice armor are the same in terms of stats. If we do that, then we should do this. There. Alright. Good. Snake. Snake should not be a big problem. I can deal with 35 damage. I do wish they would lay off my mages, though. It feels like they're being disproportionately targeted this stream. Arthur, you want to say hi again? No, you want to sniff at the trash like a gremlin. Opal is stronger than fire or ice armor and provides lightning resistance. Yeah, which is quite nice. Okay. Why not? Alright. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Alright. Alright, ghosts. Come at me now. A light axe casts, I think, harm 2? And is very handy. And will also save us cure stuff, which is quite good. Hey! Someone to try out my new axe on. You know what, actually? What if... Oh, right, you don't have any spell slots yet. Yep, never mind. Light axe. Last time I regretted this. This time... You could just... Oh, come on! 2 shots at the Black Mage out of the gate. If they were full health, that would have killed them. Stop targeting my mages. Yuck. Alright, well. You're really just slowing us down at this point. Or killing us. Ash, please wake up. Ash, oh boy. Well, this was a nice run. Welcome back, Jack. Somebody kill something. The fact that they've almost whittled down my knight is really depressing. There we go. The Oasis glitch, since it doesn't matter, the airship can land on it even though it's a shop that looks like a desert. Amazing! And yeah, it's a desert-shaped thingy. Alright, that sucked out loud. Let's... We don't need to harm 2 as much anymore, so we can... That doesn't help us much. This will take a minute. Thank God they gave us 5 grand in money. Because they're costing us like half that in healing potions. Nope, that's... Nope, stop it. Got out of sync with myself. Okay. I keep reading AIs as Alice. I mean, valid. Mage Staff. Does Mage Staff cast Confusion? I forgot what you do. Forgot what that does. Wizard Staff does Confusion. They're so similar. Alright, let's go down. Mage Staff is fire too. Beautiful. Alright. So we'll do... We don't need that, or that, or that. I should probably give you the Flame Staff, or the Mage Staff. We'll do that next. Whoop! Stop targeting my Black Mage! Pardon me, Black Wizard. Really feels like Neon is getting hit more often than I'm used to. So my mage is having a little bit of cover, and it's just not happening. That was silly. Luckily, it doesn't matter. There. Right. It's because she talks like she's on Xanax. Alright, weapons. I will give this to you. Actually, yeah, okay, we'll trade. So you get fire magic and you get harm. So if I ever need to double up, we can do that. And up we go. Alright. Don't think there are encounters on this floor. Because there are mermaids! You've responded to me! Well, yeah. That's... Can't tell if that's a positive or not. We can't regain the power of water, we will become bubbles, then disappear. That's horrifying. Some money. I always forget that weapons and armor on different bags, and there's only 4 slots total. Yeah. Which, especially now, gets a little bit complicated. Armor. Well, let's see. We don't need this anymore. Holy crap. Have you been walking around without your armor on? Well, that's lucky. That's what happens when mermaids die. They turn into sea foam. Hans said so. Now, you know what? As long as they're targeting my Black Wizard, we're going to give you the opal bracelet there. But yeah, so... I was saying a thing earlier and I forgot what it was. Now that we have lots of equipment that we're not actually equipping, we're just keeping around so that we can use its abilities in battle, we're gonna start running out of space to hold the things we want on the people we want them on. My friend Daryl went to the land, then never returned. I've often wondered what happened. Maybe she grew legs and walked away? Remember the dancer we met? So, what I love about this too is Daryl, spelled D-A-R-R-Y-L, I think is also the name of Setzer's, like, airship romance rival/lover whose tomb you go into in the World of Ruin in Final Fantasy VI. I think it's spelled the same way. I might be misremembering that. It's just a weird through line. Unbelievable! You can breathe underwater? I'm impressed! Also, you're not dead. That's kind of neat. Some money back. We're going to be rich after this. Too late, we're already rich. Let's go talk to the dragons about business ventures. Please save the sea and make the orb shine again. Working on it. I suppose you are the legendary... And then they just trail off. Any?
Well, you're a legendary something.
We're a legendary something. It's...
What's your legendary for?
Which is the shrine's top floor. The Fiend of Water, Kraken, lives on the bottom floor. So I have to go all the way back down. Ponder the orb. Save the orb. 1 pure potion. To unlock the Mirage Tower, the Leafiness used a musical tone. The chime! I forgot about the chime. There's so many little bits of this that I forgot about. Like, I remember going to places and talking to people, but not why and for what. Alright. Well. At this point, I think we're gonna ditch... Yeah, at this point we're gonna ditch that. There you go. Now, what I can't remember is... I don't think the ninja can equip this, or can... No, okay. I think the opal set is night only. There we go. Which is fine. Also, a small headache, so not going to have the sippies. Completely valid. And catch up on the rest of chat while we go. Hans also thinks swans tell their offspring they're ugly ducks. Don't believe anything Hans says. As long as the Fiend of Water lives, we... Oh! It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it all. And this thing. Some more money. Good. I think we've already been in there. We haven't been in here, have we? We're going to become bubbles? I'd forgotten about like the body horror element of this. For money. It's fine. And now we go the long way. Oop, nope, this way. We go this way. All the way around the world. What I like to call the Pac-Man maneuver. Opal helmet, hey? Goodbye, silver helmet. Decked out in opal. Boy, that would look cool as hell, too, wouldn't it? Actual, like, opal armor. Looks like it'd be uncomfortable, but it would look cool. I don't think we want the opal gauntlet over the pro ring, just because of the pro ring's additional abilities. That's the thing we need. So the slab is basically a fragment of an ancient language. which Dr. Un back in Melman will use to translate a forgotten mode of speech, which will be very handy and allow us to talk to the greatest 5 NPCs in the game. More on that later. Probably not tonight. For now, let's see. Opal Gauntlet has the same defense as the Pro Ring, but more weight, so that seems objectively worse. Go this way. At least if I remember how weight works. Down. Alright, this is where we came in. Now, does Andy remember where the down is? There it is. Apparently I do. Troll! Sure. Let's just throw all the offensive magic at it. That was quick. Oh, fire magic. Probably not worth it over heal magic. Beautiful. I'll take it. Can do with a nice, easy combat for a change. After dealing with 2 batches of 5 ghosts. Yuck. In we go. Alright. So this is the second dungeon for which we do not have a map. Which means I'm liable to get lost. 3? It's the 3rd time we've had a 5 ghost party. And they might kill us again. And I could try to run. Nope, I can't. Because it is actually... I think this is the quality of life thing. If we can't run, it changes the command to wait. Which is nice, honestly. It's very nice. Alright. Fight. I don't really want to use Harm 3 because it's on the same spell level as Life. I'm going to armor everybody up because fuck you, that's why. And we're going to throw some fire at y'all. Let's see how this goes. Alright, well there's one of them gone. And we got this before most of them attacked. Ethan, you okay? Maybe that'll at least keep Neon alive long enough to burn them all to the ground. The base game will let you try to run from encounters that you can't run from, so you can't tell if your run failed or if it's just impossible. Yeah. Okay. Worth it. Now, please do a murder. Just hit him with the hammer. I don't even care. Stab it with the stick. Ah, damn right you missed. Okay. It's fine. We got through it. And we got a lot of XP for it. Alright, so now our mages are, I think, both slightly different levels of XP behind the fighters. That's a costly dead end. But it's not that hard to just go out and get a level. We'll go down a level to go up a level. Do some healing and some lightning! That hurt more than I expected it would. That wasn't so bad. Beautiful. Right, so the Scorpion is actually seems to be objectively weaker. A little bit of free healing will help. Lobster gone. Hi, buddy. Did you have a tumble? Come here. Hang on. No, hold still. You have a little bit of fuzz in your face. I mean, your face is fuzzy all the time, but like you have some fuzz that wasn't supposed to be there. There you go. There you are. There we are. This isn't the stairs we started from. No. Got it. Okay. We have to go down to go up. I had genuinely forgotten we had to go down to go up. If we can get a few relatively low damage encounters, the heal staff will save us a load of other healing resources, which is nice. It's not nothing. Go ahead, Jack. Thanks, bud. Hi. You have itchy face syndrome? I'm sorry, there is no cure. There we go. Yeah, I think I mentioned last stream that usually my final level in the game is 27 and we're already at 24. And we still have a whole other dungeon to do. Oop. Cool. Alright. Well, in that case. Heal. Lightning! There you go, bud. So I appreciate that this game has both the Zeus Gauntlet that does lightning damage and also Thor's Hammer that does lightning damage. Whatever mythology you like. The same. Yeah, but he's doing the thing where he's trying to hook his chin over my arm to like use it for a pillow, and it's my favorite thing. Alright, now then. Okay. Back down. I think I forgot how big this place was. Especially because it's kind of divided in two. Okay, bud. You don't want to be up on the desk while this is going on. I mean, you want to be up on the desk while this is going on, but you will cause a ruckus. Alright, two of you I feel like I can deal with. That went great. And we didn't have to cast a single spell. I think the big crescent-shaped room is in the middle of this floor? That's the one that's key-locked. Oh, right! It's so random to have a door locked by the Mystic Key. At least with the Castle of Ordeals, they actually, like, said it. Which I had forgotten, that he actually announces that because you have the crown, you know, we just leave. We're just gonna leave. It's not worth it. It's not a value add here. Power Gauntlet. That might be the one that casts Temper. In which case we do want it. We're out of armor slots. Do we want it that bad? Well, okay, what we're gonna do for now is drop that and grab it. And maybe we'll swap it out for a pro ring on Jed. I mean, Jed's going to be able to cast Temper on himself anyway, so. Shark, no problem. Shark again? No problem. Power Gauntlet's cast Saber. Okay, that... Yeah, that might be worth swapping out for a pro ring. Yeah. Because I'm certainly not going to be using Saber on my mages, more than likely. Tensor's Transformation, it isn't. Another Light Axe, huh? I don't remember there being two of those in the game. Alright. Shark. Be a guy. Some more healing and some more lightning. Since it actually works in this game, it's very good, right? that. Jed's at least in the zip code of his actual health. Do it again. Do it again. That'll do. Thank you, Jed. Ooh, that's so much stuff. Alright, so yeah, let's... I think we'll go ahead and just do that right now. And I'll actually do this. So that if you go to use it, it'll be in the first slot. Well, that's an unfortunate... Well, okay, it's 2 sharks. I was about to say, that's an unfortunate placement for that encounter, because we're going to have to hit it no matter which way we go. Which is a smart placement. But it's sharks, and we can deal with sharks. I remember as a kid being puzzled as to whether Gershark meant that they were great sharks or gray sharks, because their coloration is also grayer than the blue of a regular shark, and there are like, yeah, I think it's specifically the gray wolves that are purple. Grow sharks, exactly. You nailed it. And now it makes me wonder if in later games they made it great white shark. They're sharks that go grr. There we go. We've cracked it, everyone. Alright, so... we have to fight them again anyway. And down. Grapnel sharks! Yes! Wizard's Hogs! I forgot that Wizard's Haggins were in here. That's a hell of a bunch of syllables, but you got the idea. Oh, hey, I can give Jack the light axe, and then he can actually use harm spells, even though he's a knight. I think I'll do that, just for the symmetry. Not that he's ever going to use harm spells over just hitting something, I guess. Beautiful. And super mega ultra dead. So the one downside at this point in the game, post Castle of Ordeals, is that once you have the items that cast spells, battle tactics get a little samey for a while. Not necessarily a bad thing, but there is definitely a, like, this is the right move, is just to use the resources that are infinite. I don't think the wizard sahags actually cast spells. They're just more just more powerful than the red sahags. So they could have made them green, because they're kind of that greenish yellow, but they went wizards instead. I wonder if that would have interacted with the rune saber, if the rune saber actually worked. Ribbons are headpieces, because you wear it around the head, I think. I think that's right. We're about to find out. Sure it is. All right. No status ailments for you. Don't actually remember if it does that or if it just does like magic resistance in this version. I think that's everything. Pretty sure all the sahags are aquatic type and take bonus damage from the coral sword. Yeah. I like that the game has gone back to prioritizing my tankier characters. It's getting a little disenchanted just getting the crap kicked out of my mages over and over again. Oh boy, how does this room work? Well, there's stuff down here, so we're going there first. That's how it works. Hail and lightning, and the lightning and the rain. What's that from? Oh, that's Gonads and Strife from fucking... what's his name? The squirrel. Early, like, Flash content on the internet. I hate that I remember that now. It was a terrible time. A dark time. Hasn't really gotten better. I'm just saying it was a different, bad time on the internet. 25. Yeah, we're going to be like 28 by the time we get out of here. Or at least by the time we get to the final dungeon. Which means there's no grind, which is nice. Oh, you tease. Alright, fine. It did give us badgers. That's true. Badger Mushroom has aged well. I have a personal affinity for Charlie the Unicorn. I'm not going to try and defend it. But Magical Lillipleurodon lives in my head rent-free. I appreciate that apparently, like, a couple years ago, the strange and unexplained resurgence of the hamster dance introduced, like, a whole new generation to Disney's Robin Hood. Which I feel like, for a lot of modern kids on the internet, is, like, the furry equivalent of meeting your ancestors. Have you attack this one, healing, and then this. And, like, there's a lot of strong bad. There's a lot of Homestar Runner stuff that did age well. There's some stuff, obviously, didn't, but there's plenty that did. Fuck this one lobster in particular. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. There we go. A pure potion. There. And in there already, and it was empty. Empty. I like it. Okay, you don't have to be all up in my face about this. Zeus Gauntlet. If we're very lucky, we will beat Kraken right at the end of the stream. Which, wouldn't that be nice? If we're unlucky, I'll get lost for half an hour. And we'll just start next stream with the boss fight again. Okay, so you know how Disney made that movie with the animal people in it, but it's kind of bad beat because it's all about cops and has that weird carnivore-herbivore duality thing? Check out this fox that robs rich people and shoots cool arrows! Disney's Robin Hood is strictly better Zootopia in every way. Homestar Runner does acknowledge when things are problematic and remove them from the YouTube uploads, which is high bar, apparently. Yeah, it feels like it ought to be bare minimum, but it's rarefied air, and that's kind of a shame. But I am so grateful for it. Okay, before we go this way, we're gonna go this way. There's 2 rooms over here. There's 2 of them. Judy Hopps Nendroid is number 1312? Bad Road, is that a real thing? I hope that's a real thing, because if so, that's incredible. Honestly, I'm okay with you lying to me and telling me that's a real thing, because I'm happy just believing that that exists. Maybe we should go the other way first. This looks involved. Well, you know, we can always come back. He says, not having gone back to any of these dungeons, really. But we could. It's real. Yes! That's amazing. Oh my god. Stop poisoning people. It's rude. What do you think you are, FromSoft Zone? I said stop that! The thing that I just said stop doing, you did it again. Could you not? Thank you. This room looks large. Just to check, okay. I mean, it's cool looking. Does this lead us to the stairs? No? Oh, it leads us to Kraken! Yeah! Alright, well, okay, hang on. Listen, you wait right there. We'll be back in a second. I have another room to check. Orb. Yeah. Poison Swamp, Rot Swamp. This here's a Death Swamp. You step in that one for too long, you just die. Here's the Madness Swamp over here. Yeah. Now that I'm entirely too deep in the FromSoft games to probably ever know peace again in my life, I do appreciate the... kind of like we're talking about the recurring elements in Final Fantasy games, that if you look at, especially once you move outside of the core Dark Souls series and include, excuse me, Sekiro and Bloodborne and Elden Ring, and you realize that it's like, no, we're scraping the VIN numbers off stuff, and like, not in a way that I think is derivative or lazy or anything like that, but I love the way that they keep being like, okay, here's all this new stuff, and also, remember Poison Swamps? They're back! It's Scarlet Rot now! And it's just... you can very clearly find, like, the familiar, just underneath the veneer of the new, and I think that that's actually kind of a cool way to do homage to your own stuff. Is it Dragon Rot? Scarlet Rot? There might be multiple rots in Elden Ring. I haven't gone that deeply into that one. Let's get back out of here. Hi there, pardon me. Just passing through. I'll be back to kill your boss in a minute. But there's a room I haven't checked yet. Scarlet Rot. That's why it's reddish pinkish. Yeah. My pirate disguise is slipping. I think it's just hitting me that my White Wizard and my Ninja have, I think, the same or very similar hit point totals, which I think I'd always been assuming that the White Wizard's health was closer to the Black Wizard's health. But I think they're actually slightly beefier. Which is kind of cool. Oh no, Windows Update! Fingers crossed. Oop, poison. Fingers crossed, just not a terrible one. It was this building, yeah? It was this building, yeah. So we can use this to go through. Was there something over here? Nope, it's just the way through. It's just another path. Alright, well now we know. Actually, we got through that without too many other encounters, which is great. Here's more. At level 25, I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with Kraken. But you never know. Kaboom! Oh, well. Very tiny kaboom. Not an earth-shattering kaboom. Thank you, Jed. Ba-da-ba-ba. Through. Shark. There we go, get some last free healing on the way to the boss fight. I love that Neon's health is exactly 256. They're wonderfully hexadecimal. Out. And in we go. Alright. How are we doing on health? That's pretty much perfect. Alright. Love it. Good stuff. The Fiend's ball is shattered, evaporating all the water. Ho, 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 how foolhardy to dare challenge me, Kraken, the Fiend of Water. That's it. There they are. What a look. That one tentacle doing the Ojo laugh. Love it. Good stuff. Let's see. You don't have magic yet, so you just do a fight. Let's saber you. Let's start. Can't remember. I want to say that Kraken uses ice and lightning? Alright, we're going to start with ice. Might regret that later. And ice 3. Alright, solid. Now you've got me imagining Kraken... I keep saying Kraken and Kraken, flipping it back and forth. Talking in the Jabba the Hutt voice. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Alright, there we go. Alright, actually, that wasn't so bad. That was not bad at all. Alright, you do attack, you do attack. Let's have you... could cure. Or Alit. Let's do Alit. Might regret that. Okay. Solid 200 from the mage. Nice! Okay. This is just darkness, I think, right? Oh no! Neon can't see. However, will they fight? 200 damage. Way to go, Jack. Good, 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 good. I found a Huttese translator. Yes! Oh, it's the best. Alright, let's do a big cure on Jed. And we'll try Lightning 3. 64, not great. Very nice! Way to go, Jed! That was no trouble at all. Let's take just a moment and heal Jed. One more. Probably could have used magic for that. That would have been smart. And the orb is lit. And we're out! I'm amazed you're not using Fog 2 or Invis 2 and Lit 3. Yeah, I couldn't remember if Lightning or Ice worked better. So I led with Ice because it was one level higher. And I also vaguely remembered Kraken using Ice and Lightning spells. And I'm more worried about the damage they do than about the damage his single target physical attack could do. Why is there an Anklo here? Yeah, I didn't remember you being in this forest. We're gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go. Let's go. Why is there an Ankylo here? Tough as hell. Hit like a brick. And give us like 1 gold, I think? Not worth it. Oh, we have the slab. Yes! We're doing time. We got 12 minutes. Let's go see if we can meet the Leafiness. That's Earth Cave, so Melman is up here. Kraken's only spell is Ink, and his physical attack is 8 swings for 50 to 100. I must be confusing Kraken with Tiamat. That, or unless that changes when we meet Kraken again. Minor spoilers, I guess. I feel like, as we've been constantly reminded during this game, Sorry. It happened again, everyone. Don't know why it happened like this. I fixed it. That's such a weird bug. I don't know what's doing that. But my memory has been very unreliable pretty much throughout this game. It's amazing to me the things that I do remember and the things that I definitely do not, and the things that I didn't know, which is a whole other third category. A slab! This slab will lead us to solve the riddle of the Leafiness. Now listen to me. At which point, Dr. Un becomes Duolingo. Duolingo? Lingo. How did you make your totally real NES do that? It's old hardware, man. It's from the 80s. You know, it's been in the sun too long near the radiator. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You and I remember very different things about this game, and Bad Road remembers every tiny detail somehow. I am, and I haven't said this, Bad Road, but I am, like, genuinely in awe of the details that you remember about this game. Alright, so that's over... Alright, here's the town we need to get to, but we have to land, like, in a whole other planet, just about. Here we go. This is, like, the only place we can land. There's an area in Final Fantasy VIII that this reminds me of, because it's just, like, all forest, and you get the airship, but you can't park anywhere on it. You have to... The only way to get to it is to use a chocobo and go over, like, the shallows and things like that, which is kind of cool. We did just save. I'm going to do it again anyway, just to be sure. 9 has a few spots like that, too, yeah. A lot of this I remember because I watched someone play 2 rando runs 3 nights a week. Fair. That's a good point. I choose to end that quote early. This slab will lead us. Red and Kylos. We're gonna run again. We're gonna run and hope they don't kill us. Thank you, Neon. Oh. I've died doing Kylos so many times. Alright. I feel like we can take on 4 giants. That'll certainly help. Yeah. Red Anklo, I keep wanting to say Anklo. Red Ankylo, it's Ankleodon. Is stronger than regular Ankleodon, but at least it has gold. I'm tougher, but I'm rich. Not the flex you think it is, Red Ankleodon. They're a cool looking design. I can't remember if they're based on... I mean, they're probably based just straight up on the dinosaur. But I remember at one point wondering if they were based on the... what are they called? The Bullets. Because they're super tough, and they mostly appear in deserts. I'm actually surprised that I've run into 2 of them in forest environments, because I don't remember them being in forest environments. Back to my terrible memory, I guess. I mean, I guess the flip side of terrible memory is I remember my experiences with this game, which are themselves not exhaustive. So if it hasn't happened on my playthrough, then meh. Yeah, we're leveling too fast, but we're leveling just slightly too fast, which I appreciate, because I would have been like level 20, 21 by now. So we're not running away with it. We're not level 50 when we should be level 20. I got close, which I'm proud of. They might have been Bullets reskinned as Ankylosaurus for trademark reasons. Possible. My memory is apparently particularly well-tuned for inflection. The inflection of a phrase made a particular impression on me. I am likely to remember the entire surrounding scene, essentially verbatim, including the timing, and be unable to resist correcting someone who got it mostly right. Unfortunately, if I inserted my own inflection somewhere along the line, I may wind up completely wrong. I feel like I also, I have a similar relationship to, like, the shapes of sounds, where a particular, like, scene or note or sound effect or line delivery will stick with me way longer than it has any right to, even if it has no actual important bearing to the plot or the whatever is happening. Which has been very fun, as my partner and I have been playing Riddle, and I realized my auditory memory and recognition is weird. It's the Leafiness. If we came here early, which we could have, but why would we have? They would, as I think Badrub posted earlier, just say, Lu Pa? But now, we speak the language. We are the Leafiness. Only our bravest became sky warriors. Your airship was theirs. So this is where the game starts to take a tick into Magitech. The time of destruction, a legend was born. In 400 years, warriors with orbs will appear to save our people. Are you? We are. Oh, the light warriors! The legend is true! Same conversation, 2 guys apart. Until 400 years ago, we controlled the power of the wind. This enabled us to suspend the castle in the air. Flying castle. 400 years ago, we had an advanced civilization. Our interest was the universe. We had a space station. We're going to go to it. It's going to be great. We have passed on the legends from generation to generation, but 400 years have caused our memories to fade. The floating castle floats high in the sky, seemingly among the stars, because it's a space station. Wonder if the robots made by our ancestors are still moving. The Leafiness are one of my absolute favorite elements in pretty much any RPG. The way that they cracked open the, up until now, pretty straightforward fantasy world made me so happy. Leafinians build castles in the air. Suck it, Thorough! Floating castle. Our ancestors lived there. The Mirage Tower is the entrance. Cool. And we've already learned that we can only get into the Mirage Tower with a musical note. We knew that great power controlled the fiends. That's going to be important. Our 5 bravest warriors left, never to return. Our last 5 warriors left to find the cause of the world's decay. We know they live, but as bats. I also love that "no" is capitalized. We know they live, but as bats. Key, key. We fought with Tiamat, but were unsuccessful. The fiend now inhabits our floating castle. That's our last boss monster. Power of Wind was taken by Tiamat. With this chime, you can enter the Mirage Tower. So I love that the history of the Leafiness is that they're... or the Leafin, pardon me. Is that they had this incredibly, like, space-aged level of technology. And when it all went bad, essentially, they came to live this incredibly simplistic life in a little village in the forest with no connection to the outside world, presumably so that they wouldn't, like, mess up the technical evolution of their neighbors. It's very cool. We are not fighting Tiamat. We are not fighting Tiamat! We have enough money. Let's get life too. Which I think will bring somebody back to life with all of their health, but still doesn't work in combat. So it's really just for between fights. If I remember right. There's Nuke. Ultima. And away. Alright. 927. You know what? That's a pretty great place to stop for the night. Let's use our penultimate cabin. Believe are absolutely gonna be bad guys in Stranger Paradise. I hadn't even considered that. No, but that makes so much sense. You're absolutely right. Holy crap, I hadn't even thought that far ahead. Oh, I'm very excited. Every time we think about that, every time we theory craft about that game, I get more hyped to see what they do with it. Anyway, I got caught up on some geeking out about this game again. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night there. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I had a blast. We're gonna be streaming this more on Thursday. It'll either be 7 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm basically going to try to fit this stream in between the streams over on the Squirrel Lily channel, so whatever hour that ends up being, hey, here's the thing. If you go watch the streams on the Squirrel Lily channel, you know exactly when we get started. And when we get finished, we'll pass it back to Alice for more Stranger Paradise, because I want to see where that goes next. I think that's it. Oh, our schedule is at schedule.truck.community. You'll see it pop up here in a second. Check that out if you like. Has all of our streams, linked to our different streamers, who's streaming what, when, and where. We update it every week, so you can keep track of what's happening and where it's happening at. And yeah, that's that on that. Have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, do what you need to do, and I will see you around next time. Good night, y'all.